Apple had a huge September, unveiling a highly anticipated smartwatch and two new iPhones that it quickly sold millions of. That's a tough act to follow, but it looks like Apple's going to have plenty of new products to unveil this month too. Headlining Apple's event this Thursday will be an updated iPad Air. There aren't going to be any major changes, but you can expect to see it include a Touch ID fingerprint sensor and a faster processor. It may also be a touch thinner and lighter, and some are also expecting there to be anti-glare coating on its screen, which would make things easier to read in daylight. Oh, and there's a good chance you'll finally be able to get that gold iPad this year too. We're also expecting a new iPad mini. There actually haven't been a lot of reports about what Apple is working on, but it's pretty safe to expect that it'll get a similar set of updates. That means at least a Touch ID sensor and a faster processor, though it might not be quite as fast as the Air. Those new iPads should be running iOS 8.1, which will likely have at least a few changes to it. That includes the addition of Apple Pay, the wireless payment system that can be used with the iPhone 6, which is going to launch this month. Then there's Apple's other big news, the iMac. Apple is finally putting a high-resolution Retina display on an iMac, and we're going to see the first of those on Thursday. No one's positive about the specifics, but a couple reports point to it having a 27-inch display with twice the resolution of the current model at that size, 5120 by 2880. The Retina iMac will probably be Apple's top-of-the-line model, so don't expect to get this display at a bargain anytime soon. That iMac will also come running a new operating system, OS X Yosemite. Apple previewed Yosemite back in June, and now it's finally ready to be released. Yosemite's most striking change to OS X is a major visual overhaul that gives it a simple and colorful style, a lot like iOS. In fact, Yosemite's biggest features are all about bringing your Mac and iPhone closer together. Once you've got Yosemite installed, you'll be able to make calls and send and receive text messages from your Mac. You'll even be able to pick up writing an email or reading a document right where you left off on your phone or tablet. That may be it for big stories on Thursday, though there's definitely more coming down the road. Apple has two big projects that are supposed to be in the works for the near future, including a larger iPad and a MacBook Air with a Retina display, but those aren't expected until next year. It's always possible that Apple will update its iPod lineup too, but the Touch actually got a price cut back in June, so that may be it for now. Still, that leaves Apple a lot to talk about: an iPad Air, an iPad mini, a Retina iMac, and OS X Yosemite. The event starts Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. We'll be reporting from it live, so be sure to head over to The Verge for all the news.